The 2024 MLB season is about 2 weeks away, and we are coming to you with some bold predictions for the 2024 season. This is the second and last part of our bold predictions. Let's get right to it. The Los Angeles Dodgers. Shohei Ohtani has a 40-40 season, 40 home runs, and 40 stolen bases. Ohtani had to get Tommy John over the season. Therefore, I think that since he does not have to concentrate on anything other than rehabbing and the offensive side of the ball, he will take advantage of that and take more risks than he did once he did have to worry about pitching. We all know he has the speed to do it. He stole 26 bases in 2021 and 20 bases last year in 135 games. The San Diego Padres. Fernando Tatis wins the NL MVP, the Silver Slugger in right field, Gold Glove in right field, and the NL Platinum Glove. Tatis was suspended for PEDs in 2022, which was very unfortunate due to the fact that he will probably be unable to make it to the Hall of Fame. He came back in 2023 and played the most games of his career, but only hit an above average level instead of that elite level that he had before the PED suspension, his first 3 years of his career. We all know Tatis can put up big home run numbers as he hit 42 home runs in 2021 while only playing 130 games. And Tatis stole 29 bags last year in only 141 games. So if Tatis plays over 150 games, I think he can win all 4 awards. Next, the Colorado Rockies. Chris Bryant bounces back and has a 35 home run season. Bryant has not been healthy the last 2 years, only playing 42 games in 2022 and 80 games in 2023. Bryant has also not hit 35 home runs since 2016. But this year, my bold prediction is he stays healthy. He is playing at Coors Field, leading to him hitting 35 home runs. The Arizona Diamondbacks. Corbin Carroll has a down season at the plate. My bold prediction is that Carroll does not repeat his 2023 performance at the plate. Looking at his Baseball Savant page, Carroll overshot his expected stats by quite a bit. I'm expecting some regression there, but obviously he will probably steal his 40 to 50 bases and have great defense out there. The San Francisco Giants. Jung-Ho Lee comes over from Korea and produces the same way he did over there. He was a Korea 340 hitter over there. I am predicting he hits over 320 his first year in the bigs. Usually for overseas players, it takes some time to get adjusted to major league speeds, the different ball, different atmosphere, away from everything they have known since they were born. Everything is different for them, but everything we have heard about him is that he is different from the previous guys that have come from the KBO league. They believe he can handle the pitch speed differences between the two leagues. The St. Louis Cardinals. The Cardinals trade Paul Goldschmidt at the trade deadline. That is my bold prediction. Goldschmidt is a free agent after this year, and I just don't think that the Cardinals have a good enough team to compete for a World Series. I think they should take this opportunity to replenish their minor league system a bit. Before we move on, we would really appreciate it if you guys could hit that like button, comment down below which prediction do you think will happen, and subscribe. This really helps us out with the YouTube algorithm, while you can also stay in touch with us and know when we drop our next videos. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. We would really appreciate it. Thank you. Next, the Pittsburgh Pirates. I am predicting that the Pittsburgh Pirates have 3 guys that have a 2020 season. I am saying that O'Neal Cruz, Key Brian Hayes, and Jack Sawinski all have a 2020 season if they have a healthy season. 145 or more games each, and I think that can happen. Cincinnati Reds. Elly De La Cruz goes 30-60. That's right, 60. Elly has shortened his leg kick up a little bit, hopefully leading to less strikeouts and more balls in play. Elly hit 13 home runs last year as a rookie in 98 games while stealing 35 bases. We all know Elly hits the ball hard, so if he can strike out less, he will put up huge numbers this year. Chicago Cubs. Shota Imanaga has a comparable season to Yoshinobu Yamamoto from the Los Angeles Dodgers. Imanaga has been overshadowed in the news by Yamamoto, probably rightfully so. But from what I have seen and the reports out there, Imanaga has some sneaky stuff. People say that it gets on you quick. I'm predicting that they both have a good season, but will finish with comparable stats. The Milwaukee Brewers. I'm predicting the Milwaukee Brewers finish under 500. The Brewers already traded Corbin Burns, Mark Canha, and Adrian Hauser this offseason. They also lost their manager, Craig Counsell. I am predicting that they will go into a rebuild and finish getting rid of their veteran pieces. Guys like Willie Adames, Rhys Hoskins, who they just signed to a short-term deal, Gary Sanchez, who they signed for 1 year, and also I can see them trading Devin Williams, who has 2 years until he is a free agent, and also maybe Christian Yelich to try and get rid of that contract. The Atlanta Braves. Michael Harris has the 30-30 season. Obviously, Harris has been a stud since he was called up in 2022, but I think he still has another gear. He hits the ball hard, and all his expected numbers are high. You can say that he has underperformed based on his expected numbers. Hopefully, he plays over 150 games this year, and I think he can do it. 30-30 season for Harris. Philadelphia Phillies. Zach Wheeler wins the NL Cy Young Award. Wheeler has never won the Cy Young and has been top three only once in his career. That was in 2021. Since 2018, Wheeler has been one of the best pitchers in the game. I think that this year it could be a competition between him and Strider for the award. Wheeler will definitely have to have a year better than he did in 2023, but we know he is definitely capable of doing so. Miami Marlins. Tim Anderson bounces back and hits over 300. Tim Anderson had a very rough year last year. The White Sox are a disaster internally. Anderson dealt with an MCL injury since the beginning of the season that he suffered during the rundown. Anderson also had an issue with a model trying to expose him on social media about possible marital infidelity. He had to face some adversity this year. Sounds like he is healthy though, and he should get back to the player that he has been the 4 years before 2023. The New York Mets finished last in the NL East. I think the Marlins and the Nationals greatly improved while the Mets got worse. We have heard all year that the year that the Mets want to try and compete is 2025. Mets' biggest additions were Luis Severino, Sean Manaea, Harrison Bader, guys who have been average to below average at best for quite some time now. For the Mets, when you get direction from the front office that you won't really be competing by adding the pieces that you need and that you're waiting another year, that has to be demoralizing for the players. And that's part of why I chose this prediction. Nationals have two great additions that should be coming soon in James Wood and Dylan Cruz, two top 10 prospects in baseball, while the Marlins added Jake Berger, Tim Anderson, a hopeful full healthy year from Eury Perez and Jazz Chisholm, and also a full year of Josh Bell in that lineup that they acquired during last season's trade deadline. Lastly, the Washington Nationals. CJ Abrams leads the league in stolen bases. Abrams stole 47 bases in 2023, finishing fifth in all of MLB. I think Acuna doesn't steal as many bases this year due to the meniscus scare he had in spring training, so that's one less person from that top five. I think it's going to be a close race this year. Thank you guys for tuning into the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe down below. See you on the next one.